Well, Downing Street will not be happy this morning. Indeed, there were some suggestions as we went into the night that the Lib Dems might not have done this. They were the bookies' favourites going into this by-election, but there was a little bit of uncertainty as to whether they'd manage it. It would have been a herculean task to overturn such a large majority, but they managed to do it. And really, this bears out quite a torrid couple of months for the Conservative Party nationally, starting off, of course, with that own goal of the Owen Paterson scandal, how they responded to it, indeed, how the Conservative Party attempted to change the rules around it, making it into a much bigger story than it otherwise need have been. Really, if we go back to November, if Owen Paterson had just taken his few weeks suspension from the House, there may not have been a by-election at all. And yet this seems to be a self-inflicted wound that spiralled a downturn in the polls, of course, compounded by all the COVID news that has come out in the last couple of weeks, and particularly something that seemed resident on the doorsteps, and indeed, of course, in that acceptance speech there. The news of parties, the them versus us attitude of people at the top of government, this clearly did not go down well on the doorsteps. But also, this feeds in a bit to the Lib Dems' new strategy, what they call their blue wall strategy. There are many people in constituencies that have always been Conservative, or that have been Conservative for a very long time, potentially slightly more affluent constituencies, who the Lib Dems feel may well be being left behind by a Conservative Party talking pretty much only about the parts of the country that have been more left behind in the past. So the Conservatives' focus on the red wall may well have left some enormous vulnerabilities in what the Lib Dems are calling the blue wall. It's so fascinating to see the plate tectonics of politics in this country shift in that way.